All right, everyone, welcome to the first of the 4 social media training series that we're going to be running out for all of you. We're so excited about this series just to educate you, whether you're brand new, whether you've been around for a while, whether you already have a really established brand. This series is designed to help educate you all in how to maximize building your business, sharing this product and this financial opportunity with your audience on social media, whether you have 1 person following you, 0 people following you, or 100,000 plus people following you, millions of people, it doesn't matter. We're gonna cover something for everyone in this series. This intro video is really going to be focusing on if you're just getting started, you're brand new, very novice to social media. So we're gonna dive in. I'm gonna be referencing my notes down on my laptop. I just don't wanna forget anything, and I have so many ideas for all of you. So this video is really gonna be if you're just getting started with Isagenix, you've never really posted maybe about business on social media, or you've posted just really, here and there, your life, your family, whatever that may be, and now you're going to start integrating in this product. Maybe you have very little experience with social media, or you're just brand new to the space and you've never integrated in sharing anything besides just like art or your life or whatever it may be, and there can be a little bit of a learning curve. So we want to break this down for you as much as possible. I'm Sydney. I've been with Isagenix for 5 years, and I have built, when I started on social media, I had only posted my friends and family. I was in high school, college, and I didn't know what I was doing. I had like 800 people following me, and I've been able to grow a pretty extensive social media following, I would say, with a lot of consistency and hard work. But I started out not knowing anything. And there was a lot of self-education, but I also had a lot of these resources that we're gonna give you. So I'm really excited to pay it forward for all of you. So the number one thing that I want every single one of you to do that's watching this video is I want you to get out a pen and paper or a notepad or your computer or your notes on your phone, and I want you to make a list. And this is a little bit of homework for you, but the list is going to contain 3 to 5 topics. And these 3 to 5 topics are gonna be things that you're really passionate about. And one or 2 of them is going to include building the business of Isagenix or the products, and then a lot of the other topics can contain your lifestyle, because what we're doing here is not just all of a sudden moving from what you're doing now, which is posting intermittently, to spamming your audience with hundreds of before and afters and only talking about products. That's not what we want. That's not what we want to do, and that's not what is going to be effective for you from what we've found. So you're going to make a list of 3 to 5 topics of things you're really, really passionate about. So for example, this could be, fitness. Maybe you're really into fitness. Maybe you're really into cooking and recipes. Maybe you're into fashion. Maybe you're into sports. Maybe you are into your family and faith. Maybe you're really into spirituality. Maybe you're into health and wellness, right? A lot of what we do is health and wellness related. So that's one of my buckets that I have for my interests. And then maybe you're really passionate about creating a lifestyle of freedom or traveling, whatever it may be. Write those things down. 3 to 5 topics, because what we want to do is we don't want to do everything, right? If you're not into fashion, don't post about fashion. If you're not into sports, we don't want you posting about sports. If you're not into even one of the products Isagenix has, you don't have to post about every product we have. If you hate the lemon bars, don't post about the lemon bars. If you love the collagen and that's your number one thing, or you love the fact that we get to create residual income and financial freedom and travel with this opportunity, that's going to be one of your buckets. But really get clear on what you're passionate about, what you could talk about all day, every day, and make a list of those things. We want to narrow down and niche down to those 3 to 5 topics versus trying to cover everything all the time, all at once, because when you're speaking to everyone, you're speaking to no one. But when you're speaking to one person, you're going to attract, you're going to lose a few people, but you're going to attract the people that you really want to work with. So that's the first thing. Create those 3 to 5 buckets. And then we're gonna focus on also completing our bio. So what you do, something personal, something you're passionate about. And you can look at different leaders in the company, ask your upline who are some of their favorite people they follow, who are some of your favorite people in the company and other companies, and get some ideas. Get creative with your bio, but share something, about what you love. Maybe it's, again, family, faith, and my dog. Like, I love my family, I love my faith, and I love my pet, right? It might be something as simple as that. And then you can also add a tagline of what you're really passionate about with this business model. And you can say, like, new to an industry where I'm helping, so many people create a life of financial freedom and sovereignty, or passionate about impacting women or men in the wellness space through a collagen elixir, right? Look at some of the ideas, or helping you cultivate your authenticity through a sustainable online business. Those are just some ideas. Something, right? Get clear on what you are passionate about when it comes to building this business. But then in that bio, also add maybe where you live, right? Give people a sense of when they come to your page, what they're going to plan on seeing, what they're going to be seeing, what you're about. So you guys can go to my Instagram. It's Sydney Lich, Lich is the last name, Sydney, Sydney, and you can get a sense of who I am just looking at my bio. You can see where I live. You can see, obviously my address, but you can see the city I live in. You can see what I do directly to help and impact people. You can see that I'm a mentor. I love speaking. I have a podcast. And then you can also click links in my bio to order the collagen elixir, to explore more with working with me. You can see where to find my podcast, where to find my social media handles elsewhere, right? All of those things. So this is focused on Instagram, obviously, and then you can translate it onto the other platforms. But you want to get the bio locked in so that people know what you're about. And again, share something a little personal on there, whatever you're passionate about. And then once we have that complete, it really helps us have the platform so that when people come to our page, they know what we're about. And then it's really about posting those 3 to 5 topics in cultivation with the bio, so that when they see your first 9 photos, I call it your billboard, those 9 things are in alignment with your bio, and they're in alignment with your 3 to 5 topics. So getting clear on this and taking a little bit of time, maybe on a whiteboard like I have here, getting clear and mapping out your brand, mapping out why you're doing this, mapping out who you're helping, mapping out your passions, and putting it into a curated experience so people can see that, and then they understand what you're about when they come to your page. Now, a big thing when you're getting started on social media is to make sure you're interacting with people. So if people like your post, if people comment on your post, the way to build following and engagement is by interacting with people on social media. So I make it a goal for myself to respond to every single comment, to respond to every single DM that I get all the time, ever, if I can, and I see it, because that's going to create more engagement. So make sure that you're not just hoping for likes and all that. Reach out to people and say, hey, thanks so much for liking my page. I can't wait to connect with you, stay connected. Or hey, thanks so much for following me. I gave you a follow back. I love your page. I just wanted to say hi. Those things go a really long way when you're starting to build a brand or build an online business with social media, because people will see you as a real person and they're going to trust you. Okay, so just a super basic thing there. I'm going to talk about consistency in another video, so I'm not going to cover that, but consistency is extremely important in posting. Again, that's covered in another video. Another tip is to show your face. And when I see people get started in this business or started in any business, and I go to their page, and even for beauty pros, or if I'm looking for a certain service, I want to see your face in your profile photo and when I go to your page. It doesn't always have to be your face, but I want to see your face. I want to see who you are. I want to see the dynamics of you as a human being. So again, I go into great detail in the other videos of different ideas of how to show your face online, but show yourself. Have someone take a photo of you. You don't have to get a huge photo shoot done. Have your girlfriend snap a photo of you at lunch and post something, right? Get consistent in that way of showing up, showing your face, and especially on your stories and your videos, right? Your reels, which I talk about again in another video. But if you can have a mix of photos, stories, and videos where you're not just posting quotes all the time, you're not just posting the services you provide outside of Isagenix, if you do provide any, you're showing who you are, because people buy from people that they know, they like, and they trust. So show yourself. It might be a little uncomfortable when you're first starting. It doesn't have to be anything big, but set your camera up and talk about something you learned. Talk about why you started your business. Talk about your passions. Share some value. Value, value, value. Every day I ask, how can I add value of something I've learned today to share with other people? So show yourself. Another thing to keep in mind when getting started on social is what you market is what you're gonna attract. So if you're gonna post only about the product, you're gonna attract people who just buy the product. If you're posting about the opportunity, why you got started, your story before and afters of your life, how your life looked before you started this, what you feel now, what you're excited about, the products and how they've impacted your life, you're gonna attract whatever you're marketing. And if you're not marketing anything about the products or the business, don't expect anybody to know that you're in business. So many people are hoping that people will just reach out to them like they know that we're in business without us talking about it, without us posting about it. I heard this quote once that the best people in business don't want everybody to be their client. They just want everybody to know that they're in business. Because if everybody knows that you're in business of some sort and what it is, and they have clarity on what it is, they might be a referral source for you. They might remember you 5 years down the line and say, hey, I'm ready now. So you don't need everybody to sign up for your business. You just need everybody to know that you are in business. And that's what the social media platform is for, is not to enroll every single person. You don't even want to work with every single person, right? But it is for everybody to know that you're in business. Okay, so again, you don't have to do like a big photo shoot to do this. A lot of people that we have, especially in our team, are extremely successful without photo shoots. You can do selfies, you can get a self timer and a tripod like I have. You can grab a friend, buy her lunch, and she can take some photos of you, put on some cute clothes if you want to. You can show your lifestyle, you can show the sunset from your balcony, you can show the products you're using, but get consistent with creating the content, get creative with creating the content. People want to see that you're real. People want to see that you're real. People want to see that you're living your life. People want to see that you're doing fun things. Share everything as content. It's not about doing things to get content. It's about documenting what you're doing as content. And there's a distinction. It's not living your life so that you have good social media content. It's living your life as you would and documenting it and sharing it with people so they can get a glimpse as to what you do on a daily basis. If you're on Zoom with someone and you just launched their business, share. I'm so excited. I just launched my first business partner. We're so excited to link arms and run with this financial opportunity. If anyone's interested, I would love to have a conversation. So simple. You're just showing that you're on a Zoom call. If you're taking your collagen in the morning, instead of just taking it and throwing it in the recycling bin, drink it and show that you're drinking it. Maybe share a fact. Maybe share your before and after. Get on video. You don't have to look perfect all the time. Take a photo with your collagen, right? Just get creative if you're just getting started. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but show who you are. Don't just show the product and the brand and all of that, because again, people buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And for a frequency of posting, aim to post a couple times a week if you're just getting started. Aim to do maybe an intro video of like, I just launched this business. I'm so excited about it. This is what I'm doing. Share with your audience why you're doing what you're doing. And they're gonna be so much more interested than just you posting what you're doing. Share the why behind why you're getting started on the social media platform, what your goal is, where you're going, okay? Another thing that you can do if you don't really have any ideas for content is to teach as you learn. So I love this one. Zach and Eden are masters at this, and I've really learned a lot from them in this way. If they've ever learned something, I've even been with them, when they've learned something, they turn around on their social media and they teach it. That's adding value. You don't have to be a master to turn around and teach what you've learned, and you're going to learn more about whatever the topic is by teaching it. Whether it's the product of, like what you love about the shake because you just learned that there's Vitamer technology in it and what that does for the body. Maybe you're learning about the NAD and you share a little fact about it and how you're feeling. right? It could be anything. Maybe you learned a recipe and you want to share a recipe on a mug cake. I don't know what it is. It could be anything, but turn around and teach as you learn. Okay, that's a big thing. Another big thing if you're getting started, and this is something I get hesitant about saying, is become a copycat. And I don't mean this in the way that you take people's content and you repost it without changing anything and you don't give them credit. That's not what I'm talking about. But take ideas from people who are doing it in a way that resonates with you and turn it around and teach it to your audience in a way that is in alignment with what you want to convey as a message, that's in alignment with what your brand is going to be, where you're going in your interests. So if you love that someone made a post about the financial opportunity and their ability to travel, you haven't done that yet, you can always share their story, or you can share, that the company's running a promotion to win a contest and you're running for it and you're really excited about it. Take people's ideas and their frameworks, don't steal them, but use it as inspiration. Use topics as inspiration if it really resonates with you. Recreate it, rewrite it, right? That's the fastest way that I learned, was looking at some of the top leaders and emulating what they did, how they spoke, what they said, their mannerisms, just little things. And that's gonna help you to grow into who you are. And as you get more comfortable and you learn some of these things, you're gonna be able to have your own unique spin. And that's huge. So don't be a copycat, but emulate the people you look up to. Don't lose yourself, that's a big thing, but use it as inspiration, okay? Another few ideas here are what to post. So again, not just a variety of college and before and afters. Share the stories. Share the stories. People want to hear stories and the why. Again, they love the before and afters, but instead of just posting a before and after of the collagen, also jump on and talk a little bit about it. We have so many resources in the social shareables in isagenicsbusiness.com that you can use, but don't just post 50 social shareables and not show your face. Maybe post 2 or 3, come on video and elaborate on it, talk about it. It really is so simple, and we go to work to overcomplicate it because we want to be perfect and we're scared to show our face and the whole thing. But just showcase your day, showcase, what you're doing, showcase what you have going on with your friends, showcase your lifestyle, and always relate it back to those 3 to 5 topics that we talked about in the beginning. Relate it back to why you're doing what you're doing. Relate it back to the opportunity and what this is doing for you and your family. So this is not about being spammy. If you're brand new again and you haven't really posted a ton on social media, this is not about being spammy, only talking about the products, or even only talking about the business opportunity, but it's really about creating a container of value for the people who are watching you, and really being able to educate people and share stories about where you were and where you are now, sharing the hope that you have because of what Isagenix is doing in your life. If it's a physical or financial transformation, if it's the community, it really doesn't matter what it is. Whatever it is for you, run with it, okay? So Instagram really gives you the training wheels to not have to be perfect. You can do trial after trial after trial after trial after post after post after reel after reel after story, and you don't have to be perfect for any of them. But you might have 1 or 2 things that really resonate with people, and if those things work, keep going with those things. Keep doing what works. And if something doesn't work, maybe don't do it again, right? You get training wheels. This is a free place to market your business. You don't even have to pay for it. It's amazing. But if you can focus on adding value, adding education, showing your personality, showing up consistently, having people see your face, showcasing your life, it really is that simple, and interacting with your audience, you're going to, over time, build credibility. You won't feel spammy, because if you truly remember what Isagenix is doing for you, how you felt in that first meeting when you saw the compensation plan, how excited you were when you put the first bottle of collagen in your body, and what it's done for you. If you can always go into social media and posting and marketing and branding from that space, you will do whatever you need to do to ethically get this product and this business model in the hands of as many people as you can, you'll never worry about being spammy because your intention is pure, your intention is true. But watch other people, see what works, see what doesn't. Practice makes progress. It doesn't make perfect, or none of us are perfect, but practice makes progress, and progress equals happiness. But if you're new, I know this video went a little longer than I was hoping for, but check out these other videos that are part of this series. We're gonna be talking about consistency and reels, but just remember, when you go onto social media, value, show your personality, build that trust, get creative, and always remember why you started. And you doing that will impact so many more people than you even know what to do with. So I'm excited for you to start on your journey. I'm proud of you for stepping out of your comfort zone, and we'll see you on social media.